Hello and welcome to another episode of Experience TV. Now if you're a bit of a wine connoisseur, then I think you're going to be very impressed with the wine list here on Europa 2. That's because there are over 450 of them to choose from. Now if that sounds a little bit daunting, then don't worry, because you can always take part in a wine tasting session. So Roland, you're the sommelier on board Europa 2. Tell me, what can guests expect to learn from these wine tasting sessions?
We do different wine tastings here on board. For me, the most important one is about the sensoric of the wine. So what you can smell in the wine, what you can taste, and how a wine looks like.
Where do you keep all your wines?
Oh, don't worry, I'll show you. Come on.
So this is the wine cellar.
We have here 19,000 bottles in our wine cellar, red wine, white wine, champagne, and we also try to add different wines to our wine list, like this wine for €17 and this wine for €1,000.
1,000?
Yeah.
I probably won't be ordering this one at dinner. It's not just wine that Europa 2 takes so seriously. The ship carries over 250 varieties of spirits, many of which should be hard-pressed to find on other ships. And although not all-inclusive, drinks are very competitively priced, and you won't find an extra service charge added to your bill either. Going in search of unusual brands of liquor is something Europa 2 does wherever it goes. Today we're in Recife in Brazil to find out a bit more about the country's national drink, and one of my personal favourites, the caipirinha. With me today is Frank, the hotel manager, and Thomas, the food and beverage manager. Guests often get the opportunity to accompany them ashore to markets where they can buy local produce, which is then served on board. The alcohol in the caipirinha is something called cachaça, a potent sugarcane spirit. And to make the caipirinha, you have to smash brown sugar cubes into fresh limes, add ice, and then pour the cachaça on top. That is good. The result is a drink that's both sweet and sharp with a real afterkick to it. And now I understand why Brazilians are such party people. Back on board in the Herrenzimmer Lounge, I've been told there's a gin collection that's almost as spectacular as the wine list. There are over 37 varieties of gin on board Europa 2, which is the largest selection at sea. Gin from France, gin from Scotland, gin from Germany. Gin served with tonic, ginger ale or just neat. Who knew so many countries produced it and there were so many ways to serve it? It's good, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's very spicy. Yeah. You know, it's got a very wide range of flavours. That's what's impressed me.
Definitely, definitely. I never knew there were so many varieties of gin. So as you can see, we've all rather enjoyed our gin tasting here today, which of course is just one of the many things that you can do on board Europa 2. That's it for this episode of Experience TV. I'll be back next month with more. Cheers everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.